Okay, I'm about to head out now. Welcome back to my channel. I'm about to make a video about the steps that I would take if I was graduating in 2025. So if that's you or somebody who's just in the market for a software engineering job, then you should probably watch this video. These are just some tips that I would probably take into consideration if I was on the hunt for a job in the coming year. I'm currently on vacation right now. I'm in my home country of Kenya. But yeah, I'm about to head out to sail to see the sunset. I'll continue the video from there. Welcome to my channel, and you should stick around. On the top of this boat, it's pretty sunny, and today's video is going to be a short one. I just thought I'll give you a few tips on how you could go about improving your chances of getting a job in 2025. So yeah, just have some notes to guide me. That's why I'm going to be looking at my phone. Whatever stage you're in your career, some of these tips are going to help you as well. Yeah, so if you're new here, my name is Adrian. I am a software engineer working in Canada. I'm on holiday right now. Okay, I'm just getting attacked by this flag. So my first tip would be sit down and think about the sector of computer science / software engineering you want to get into. Basically, deciding what you want to get into before starting the recruiting process is going to allow you to focus in on the jobs that you actually want to apply to versus applying to jobs that you're not even going to take. You might be thinking that this can reduce the number of job offers that you can get. And while that is true because you'll be applying to less jobs, also because you'll be focusing on less job applications, it means you can spend more time preparing for the actual job interviews. I guess an example would be, like, if you want to get into back-end engineering, then you're probably not going to apply for front-end engineering jobs, right? That's basically what I mean. So yeah, that's tip number one. Decide what you actually want to do as a job. It'll ease the amount of work that you have to do when you're actually searching for the job. Tip number two, utilize your network for the job search. So a lot of you probably know LinkedIn. If you're not on LinkedIn, definitely sign up right now. It's a huge resource. Basically what it allows you to do is connect with people in the companies that you actually want to apply to, reach out to them, ask them how it is working at those companies. Maybe it's not exactly what you think, and it gives you kind of an inside scoop of the lifestyle of the workplace, or the work culture as they call it. Yeah, chances are you know a few people who got internships at companies, or you're friends with a few of them, or you're connected to them on LinkedIn already if you're already on LinkedIn. Reaching out to them is one of the fastest routes to getting a job interview. That was what I experienced personally. If you know a couple people who got job offers, definitely reach out to them. Reach out to them on LinkedIn, ask for a coffee chat, actually be interested in learning about what the company does. Don't just be out looking for a referral. Chances are they will give you a referral, and sometimes if they're your friend, you could just straight out ask for a referral. That's probably one of the fastest ways. Tip number two, utilize your network for the job search. So moving on to tip number three. Tip number three is probably the most important, and that is to actually practice doing interviews that you're going to be doing as you're searching for a job. So yeah, if you're doing if you're applying to backend jobs, most companies are going to be asking like Leetcode type questions. So you should probably do some Leetcode, you know? Definitely practice. I had to do a couple months of Leetcode before I felt ready to do interviews successfully. I was failing a lot of interviews, and that's because I never practiced Leetcode. On top of Leetcode, it's also important to actually know the practical skills of the job that you're going to be going into. And that's done through doing a lot of like side projects. Hopefully you've done a few side projects before applying for a job. If not, then that's fine. It's not the end all be all, but I have seen it be like a determining factor between candidates. If you have not been able to do a lot of side work outside of your degree, then I would definitely suggest taking some time, sitting down and learning some practical skills in terms of the job that you want to get. There are a lot of platforms out there. One of them that I like is Scrimba, today's sponsor. I have used them in the past. I use them for my job search specifically. They helped a ton. I was looking for both front-end and back-end engineering jobs, and I was able to utilize Scrimba because of the lessons that they have. Scrimba is an online platform that has a catalog of so many amazing courses in almost all things software engineering related or computer science related. Some do cost money, but a large number of them are free, like this Learn React course. All these courses are taught by seasoned developers, and they even provide a code editor directly on the platform so that you can follow along and actively participate during the course which I have found super helpful, and I found that it really helps solidify my understanding of concepts that I learned during the courses. Scrimba has also recently partnered with Mozilla MDN to make learning web development a lot easier for those who are just starting out. So if you feel like you need to brush up your skills in particular areas of web development, software engineering, even if you just want to learn something completely new, then I would highly recommend you give Scrimba a shot. To help you, I've linked some of the courses that I'm most interested in taking down in the description below, or try to find something that interests you. If you do decide to enroll in a course that is not free, you can use my discount code to get 20% off of any courses that you sign up for. And yeah, a huge shout out to Scrimba for supporting my channel and sponsoring today's video. Tip number 4, apply to as many jobs as possible. In this market, especially now, it's a bit tough to get job interviews. It was still tough when I was applying, but it is especially tough now. That's why whatever job you see that you're interested in, apply to it immediately. When you're looking at LinkedIn, definitely the ones that have been posted the latest, try to apply to those the most, because you'll probably get a higher chance of passing through the initial resume screen, being one of the first applicants. Apply to as many jobs as possible. And with this tip, tweak your resume to fit the company that you're applying to. Definitely lean into your strengths and highlight them on your resume. There's a lot of different ways that you can have others look at it and critique it. One of my favorite resources is a Discord group that I joined when I was looking for a job in 2022. It's called CS Careers. I'll leave a link down in the description. Yeah, it helped a lot. They have a lot of different channels, one of them being a resume critique channel. You basically post your resume, people rate it, and they tell you how to improve it. Another channel that they have is posting like job listings that you can apply to that other people have applied to and gotten offers at. People post their timelines of interview processes that you can get an idea of the type of interview process that you're gonna have if you manage to get past the resume screening. You can have like a coding partner, do a bunch of Leetcode together. Huge load of resources on that group, Discord group. So I would definitely recommend it. So that's tip number 4. Final tip, number 5, is probably the most important tip, and that is to not give up. When I was applying to jobs, I applied to like maybe 500 different jobs and only got interviews at like maybe 10 of them. Trust me, it's not easy. So if you don't get a few interviews in the first like month or so, just don't give up. You'll get there eventually. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, I appreciate you watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe, share it with your friends, leave a comment. I look at all the comments, so feel free to leave a comment. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.